What's up, Migo like geeks and freaks? So here we go with another show. Woo! All right, so got some stuff in the mail today, and all of it is cool figures. One of it's really cool knockoff. We're gonna put something together today that I have yet to ever see in person. It's the first time. So we'll start with some of the simple stuff. Give me a moment. This comes all the way from who the hell knows? Spencer, Indiana. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Spencer, Indiana. Now, these are a little bit up in the air for me about action figure or doll. And the reason I get them as action figure for now, even though they're probably more dolls, for a couple things. One, I like the fact that they're historical. Two, I like the fact that the heads are redone heads from the... some of them are actually done from the... oh, my God. Heroes of the Revolution figures. They're the ones in the blue box. So I'm going to open this up for you. They come from a company called the Singer Craft, from Singer Crafts. Used to be based in Paterson, New Jersey. Paterson, New Jersey, you know, Route 80, take it up. Just kidding. So Paterson, New Jersey was a huge, supposed to be the biggest textile center in the world at one point. I'm not sure if that's the case or not. Not anymore. Now it's just a shithole like everything else in New Jersey. No offense. Well, let's get this open. So this is missing the actual cellophane that was on it. I guess that's why they wrapped it in plastic wrap. But it's kind of cool. What the hell is that? It's got a dust bunny. Oh, it's the feather. Oh, it's the actual feather. All right, well, that feather got some dust on it. Okay, so we're going to get that back in there. Give me a second. I'm going to show it to you. So, all right, so this is one of them. This is our American heritage. It's ethnic Americans. This is the Apache. You can see it right there. They stamped it on there with a little rubber stamp by the Singer Crafts Company, Paterson, New Jersey. How do you like that? Made in Hong Kong. Oh, came out of there because it's not strapped in. Our American Heritage dolls are available in 3 collector series. First Ladies, Ethnic Americans, Famous Americans. They did George Washington. They did Benjamin Franklin. I mean, this is the drum that comes with it. It's actually suede. Believe it or not, suede. It looks just like the symbol from how's that called? The Modern Man figure over there. That was kind of funny. The Modern Man, and yeah, it actually it's got a stand, and you're like, well, that's a doll. Look at the face. I know it's hard to tell, and I should have brought one over, but that face is the same face that they used on some of the other action figures, those little 8-inch. Here's the Revolution figures and some of the related ones. And that's supposed to be a female, but it's using a male head. And I know because this one's actually needs this one needs some help. And I know why they put it in saran wrap. I'm going to have to re-saran wrap it up to keep the shit in there. But they use the same head. They just molded it in a different color. They put rooted hair. The thing about these that's cool over the Heroes of the American Revolution, the fact that they're a little smaller, the bodies, that's why the heads look a little disproportioned. Is it 8 inches? That's a private question when you say custom guide. No, I'm just kidding. No, they're more along the lines of 6 inches, but they have the head from an 8-inch figure. Oh, thank you, David. David Alexander, with congratulating me on my El Hombre Nuclear purchase, and thanks to, I believe it was Custom God that told me to turn the head to get the arm to go. I'm actually waiting for his Bionic to come. I found a Bionic, and I ordered it up. Hopefully it'll be here, so we're going to get the Bionic into his arm. He only has 1 Bionic here. The American one has 2. But, okay, here we go. All right, I'm going to open this up. This one looks like, well, the one thing I can tell you is that this one looks like the string inside finally gave way. These are from the 70s. They're from the 70s. They are more doll-like, but like I said, the heads actually come from, I think is it the Ben Franklin? It's one of the Hero American Revolution figures, if I remember correctly. But they use that head. They use this head on all their male figures and obviously some of the female figures. So I believe that is that is a squaw. I think it's a squaw. Oh, maybe it's not. He's got pants on. Nope, that is actually a male doll. Okay, that's why he has the male head. All right, so there you go. So that's a male figure. This is another one. This is very close. I mean, the bodies are basically doll bodies. The heads, like I said, are used. That they're so big because they're oversized. They were for the 8-inch figures as well. Now his arms came out, so it looks like, yeah, the string that had them. So this is actually kind of cool because I've never had these. So you can see they were legitimately a rubber band inside, not even mesh. So we're gonna fix that up. The arm came out. This is ethnic Americans with a bow and arrow. It's Navajo. Now hold on a second because his arms came out. His arms came out because they were held together with a rubber band. You can see the clip there. But he actually has this is actually a, believe it or not, that's a wood bow. That's wood, and look at that shit. How about that? You ready? Watch the bow flex. No, not the bow flex or the Nordic track, but the actual bow flex. It's actually flexible wood. And then this one's actually, he's in there. So we're gonna take him out. We're gonna fix him up. They all have stands on the bottom. They're kind of in the shape of a heart, I think. They're basically doll bodies, but those are the same. They're same heads, style head, squishy heads that they did for the Here's the American Revolution and some of the other figures, Spirit of '76. But they rooted them. It's nice because if you get the George Washington figure, he's rooted. If you get the Ben Franklin, he's rooted. So we'll fix his arms up. That's a piece of cake. A little bit of a little bit of elastic string, and we're good. All right, let's get to some other stuff because I have some other shit here I want to show you. These I collect. Some of them, the dolls, like the Betsy Ross figure, looks like a doll, but the George Washington stuff, they're about a 6-inch figure there. Oh, Maximus Overnighter is here. There we go. Vor Red. Oh, we need some Vor Red music. Oh, we need Vor Red music. For those of you guys that don't know Vor Red. Dun, 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 dun. And David Alexander wants to know, are you going to get La Mujer Bionica from Lily Lady? I don't know. That was an impulse purchase at about, I think, 7 in the morning or something. I woke up and I was like, oh my God, I have to have it. So I just bought it. So I will like to get that, but I'm not sure. That is true, but you could use the heads. The heads actually on these, I think these pop on. Give me a second. These are not neck plugs. I believe these are pop-on heads. Yeah, they're pop-on heads. They don't have neck plugs. Let me show. I don't know. Did I put these up? Give me a second because I should have put the other ones up. I don't have these two on there. One second. Oh my God. I can't believe that. Give me 1 sec. I think I put them up. I'll put the link here if you guys want to see them. Did I do them? Oh, I didn't put them up yet. Son of a bitch. I didn't do them. All right. So there's other figures in that, and Custom God, I'll show them to you. Actually, I'll put up the webpage on myamigolike.com. I'll put up the Singer Craft section. I thought I did. There's Ben Franklin, George Washington, Betsy Ross. There's a famous nurse. I can't think of her name. A couple others. I mean, the girls are pretty much dolls, but the male figures are pretty cool. And when you look, like if you look at I think it's the Ben Franklin head, the George Washington head, they're rooted hair, which is really neat. And the face is exactly the same face as this Indian, just done in, we'll call him pale face, pale skin, if you will. Okay, so we did that. Mr. Darth Siliconus, where the white women's? I don't know. They're in the other room, I think. I have them in the other room. Hey, if you want, I got an extra few 6 million stickers. Very nice. Of course I want. I have some shit for you, Buck, by the way. HQ Repros, though. I don't know what HQ Repros is. Ha ha ha, Buck. Yes. All right. Let me show you what else I got. So first I want to show you guys these. I couldn't remember if these were 8-inch or not. I bought them, and they're actually 10-inch. The cards are humongous. These are Glieroi dell'Avventura, Heroes of Adventure. Nothing on the back. These cards are literally coming apart, and the bubbles are cracking all over the place. But it's got some pretty cool art here. It's from Migliorati Industria Giocattoli, so industrial toy factory. They've got this kind of guy with a saber. I think that's supposed to be Sandokan. They've got a Tarzan figure. This looks like one of the Three Musketeers. They got the guy at the Western. This looks like Zorro up here. This is actually D'Artagnan. Now the cool thing about these is that the cards, the glue basically came off. I'm not going to re-glue them because I like the ability to take them out. I got to figure out how to keep these though from coming apart because the weight of the figure keeps pulling it over time. But look at the size of that card. Look at the size of that card. I'm going to put down here for a second. This is D'Artagnan, and they were sold as action figures, even though they look a little bit like dolls. They've kind of got that doll body. But what's kind of nice about them, if you take a look, I mean, his cape is actually felt. His Three Musketeers symbol on the front. This is also felt. He's got the puffy sleeve shirt. Maybe he's a pirate. Hat. He has his mustache and his little thing there, and he actually comes with this extremely fragile plastic sword or saber or cutlass, if you will. I think a saber. It looks like there might have been glue on it at one point. And if you turn it over, well, Buck, we're not going to talk about that, but that could be Amigo-sized penis. I don't know. Anyway, so let's see if we can get his hand. I don't think it's going to stay in his hand, but we'll see. So there he is. Hello, how are you? 10-inch figure. That is D'Artagnan from the Three Musketeers. If you don't know who that is, you need to check out your history books. This came, now I bought the 2 carded, and the guy said, hey, I have this Zorro one. He's loose. And he only charged me like €9 for him or $10 or whatever. And this is Zorro now. I don't think he had his sword. I'm pretty sure he does not. But he's loose. Gotta probably open up his hat a little bit. But this is the Zorro figure. Basically the same figure. They just kind of redid it. He does have, his hair is actually pulled back here. With some plastic. Again, felt. He's got, check it out, he's got the big, what do you call these? The thigh-high boots. The Motley Crue boots. There he goes. He looks like, they're almost like Kiss boots. He's got the giant boots. They all have the giant boots. Very doll-like. Posability. The arms, just so you know, so you're like, oh, that's a crappy blow mold. Actually, the arms are rubber. They're rubber arms. Squishy head. They're not a neck plug. Not a neck plug that actually snaps on. Very fancy snaps, by the way. Very fancy. Very lacy front. He's got the Z for Zorro. I don't know, he's pretty badass. Now, he came loose, and he doesn't have a sword, and I really don't care. But this is the last one. I'm hoping the piece didn't fall out yet. This is Corsaro Nero, the black Corsair, and he also has a sword. So let me show this. I'll bring this out for you. And these are all based on, can I get him out without ruining him? His card really just kind of came apart. All right, we're not going to take him out. We're going to have to put him in a giant Ziploc because he's got a pistol down here. You guys can see that. He's got the same sword. He's a Cristiano. Now, there are other figures I've showed you guys before, and if you didn't pay attention, you need to pay attention because I'm not here to keep repeating myself all day. Now, there's actually the Corsaro Nero. I have those figures from Ferga, which are very similar to these, if you will. Very flocked heads, if you will. Not flocked heads. Jesus, I just said, sorry, not flocked heads. Rooted hair. Very rooted hair. And, oh my God, I got to find a place to put these things. There's no room. Very rooted hair. Put this down. There we go. And very, very cool. I think those, I believe I have those up on my Amigo. Like the really cool one in that would be either, I think the Western one, the Tarzan would probably be pretty badass. Let's see if they're here. I'll put them up so you guys can see a little bit of the difference. Do we have them up? I have so many figures I have to put up. Is this him? Did I not put the Corsaro Nero up here? You're kidding me. Wow. I guess I didn't put him up. Well, all right. Well, I guess I didn't put him up. Okay. There's another one I got to get up there. God, every time I come over, I got more and more pages to do. Anyway, they did Sandokan, was a pretty famous pirate in Italy and Europe back in the day, if you will. Three Musketeers book by Dumas, Mr. Dumbass. Rapier, a rapier, very good silicone, dark silicone, rapier. Mr. Verge is here. Toy Den is here. That's the Glinsky, Mr. Glinsky. He's got puffy hair. Barbie with a stash. That's an interesting comment there, Mr. Silicon. I think HQ's high quality repo. Okay, very good. Maximus, Toy Den is here. A knockoff Ken. That's true. Mr. Verge is yelling. He's yelling. And as Max says, the Three Musketeers book by Mr. Dumas or Mr. Dumas. I find the craziest shit. I look for the craziest shit. I really do. I look for the craziest stuff on there. I really do. I try and find stuff. But where do you see this? All right, so I got to show you this again. Anybody here collect 12-inch G.I. Joe Adventure Team? That now, right now, it's a little bit. That's a 3-foot plastic tower you put together. Okay, and I showed you guys some of the really cool little green ATVs by LJN's Mr. Action. I even showed you the Sea Sled. Incomplete, but we're working on it. Thanks to some of the members in Migo Like, I was actually able to get some of the parts. I have a rifle, I got a flashlight, I got more coming, ready to go. But this, ladies and gentlemen, is the creme de la creme. But Lou, what is that? I'm glad you asked. You're going to find out momentarily because we're both going to see what it is. Because I have yet to see one of these. This is the first time I've seen this in person. I've only seen this in an ad and until I bought this auction, okay? And I went looking. And sometimes when things you think you're not going to find, you'll never find, they do pop up. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, let me get this together. We're going to do this together. Put it together. By the way, if you haven't subscribed to the YouTube My Migo Like, do me a favor, just subscribe. I don't care if you actually come back. Just subscribe. Just for the hell of it. Why not? I have to say that after I did the interview with Open by Chance, David Eon, and LPH, Lady Pop Hunter, my YouTube channel actually went up. Yes, it did. Like immediately, which was really cool. All right, let's see what we got. All right, hang tight, ladies and gentlemen. This is a very exciting day. It's a big, what do you think it is? What could it be? What could it be? Does anybody know? Does anybody have any idea what this could be? It's a 1/3 scale Brian Sanchez. No? A 1/4 scale Danny Gates? No. Okay, I don't think this is complete. It's pretty complete. Not pretty. It's some complete. It's missing a couple parts, or so he says. We're gonna find out what it is in a minute. Like I said, I've never seen this in person before. I'm so excited to open this. This is great. Inflatable shark. Excellent, Max. Close. Close. Holy shit. You've got to be kidding me. Okay. This is actually really funny. So sometimes things happen for a reason, right? Things happen for a reason. And when I was telling some of the guys that I was dying to get this thing, this is like the craziest shit. I was dying to get this thing. I was like dying to get those green ATVs for the LG and Mr. Action. Brian Sanchez just happened to send me some random rifle he had. You know what it was? 2 years ago, and that was it. This part came inside this thing. I have another one of these sitting in a bag over there with parts like these. I have no idea what they were. I was about to just give them away. And what I realized is they go to the set. Now, what I have must be extras, but we're going to see. Hang tight. I'm going to start pulling it apart. You guys tell me if you think you know what it is. Anyone? Yes. A knockoff. Fucking badass, Buck. Right there. It's a knockoff tower. That is correct. Here is the bottom of it. This is the LJN Mr. Action. Let me see if I can find it. That was a really good guess, Buck. Mr. Action. Give me 1 sec. Let me see if I can show you guys a picture. There's a couple guys who have it on their site. All right. So LGN was so up G.I. Joe's ass trying to make money off of his stuff that, give me 1 sec. So up in his ass trying to show him stuff. You see this tower right here? This tower is the tower. This is the Sea Sled. That is the ATV. And I don't have the helicopter thing there. This is what we're going to build. Oh, thank you. Wow. Mandy, you did that? It's fucking fantastic. That is fantastic. I'm very proud of you, sweetheart. For those of you who don't know, I have an autistic child. And she's absolutely wonderful. I love her, but a pain in the ass at times too. The non-exploding tower with M80s, anything. Oh my goodness. The helicopter driver is really cool. So let's see if we can get this together. I'm not quite sure how it goes. I'm pretty sure we could figure it out. Doesn't look like it's that complicated. Could it be? What? Go upstairs, open the refrigerator. It's on the shelf. You'll see it in the blue bowl. Okay? All right, you got it. All right, we're going to see if we put this together. I'm very excited, guys. You have no idea because I've been banking on getting this damn thing for so long. I don't even know how this whole thing, that's crazy. I can't believe I have these parts. And the funny thing, I was talking to some of the Joe collectors in our group, and I said, does anybody know what this is? I think it's missing the driving mechanism in the front. But do I give a shit? Fuck no. It's knockoff, baby. That's how we roll. All right, we got to figure out, obviously, this is the lower part. Have to figure out what's going where. Are we going here? Are we going here? I don't know. It needs to be cleaned, I can tell you that. Shit's filthy. That's for damn sure. It's filthy. All right, give me a second. I'm going to look at this diagram so it didn't come in the chart. All right, so that goes on the top. That means this must go in the middle. Does anybody else collect G.I. Joe stuff here? Anyone? Anyone? Oh, this is going to be a fucking bitch. This is going to be a bitch, ladies and gentlemen, because I am not sure how this goes together. Oh, it looks like they only do two sides. All right, hang on. I think I got it. Well, this piece definitely goes in here. Whether I'm doing it the right way or not, that's a whole nother story. No, you go this way. Okay. So we're going to get that in there. That's got to slide in. Okay, there's one. Ooh, we're on our way to making a tower, ladies and gentlemen. That is correct. We're making a tower. Stuart Croft, the Stew Master. I haven't seen you in ages, bro. I think you were here the other day. But other than that, I haven't seen you in ages. What do you mean I'm killing you, Dean? How am I killing you? What am I doing? Tell me what I'm doing, then I'm killing you. Is it the knockoff crap? You hate the knockoff crap? Do you like the knockoff crap? So who collects this shit? Does anybody else collects G.I. Joe or knockoff G.I. Joe stuff? This is, again, LJN's Mr. Action, which was their way of trying to rip off G.I. Joe back in the day. And let's see. All right. So I believe this. Oh, yeah, this is a piece of cake. It just, all these pieces, they just have these tabs. And the tabs just slide into each other. See those little things? And then they have this. And that just slides in. That's pretty cool. We'll figure it out. Wow, it's actually, the funny thing with this is it's a complete ripoff of the G.I. Joe training tower. It's about 2 feet tall. The G.I. Joe tower is way bigger. No, it's a little bigger. It's 3 feet tall. Let's say I'll give you a little comparison. Can you see it? Wow. The G.I. Joe makes that thing look like a dwarf, doesn't it? Fighting Yank. Buck collects Fighting Yank. A lot of the stuff that went for Mr. Action, believe it or not, guys, was also done for Fighting Yank. I know Buck knows that. Buck has been collecting, I'm pretty sure, longer than I have, if not as long. All right, guys. And by the way, the Secret Santas, I will be getting that shit together to send out tonight. I'm so excited to get the Secret Santa shit underway. I really am. You have a lot of participation. If you want to be in the Secret Santa, well, you have one last shot. But it's going to have to be really, you have to get back to me really quick. Let me know because, let's see, because we're already going to give out the Secret Santa people tonight. I think that's how it goes. You know, surprisingly, I thought the plastic would be like that cheap, crackable plastic, like, you know, like the G.I. Joe stuff, if you will. But this actually is not. Do I have this right? So it's a rolling tower. It's got like, it's got wheels, so you can drive the tower. There it goes. And I think it's missing the steering wheel that goes in the front. So it's a mobile training tower. So they took it one step above G.I. Joe. This thing needs to be cleaned. It's filthy, man. I cannot believe I have parts for this thing, and I didn't know what the hell they were. Okay, so, as a matter of fact, I think it says it's missing one of these. And it looks like I happen to have one. Okay, that goes there. See, we're building. Make a mountain, make a mountain, make a mountain. Yeah, actually it is. I actually have extra parts of these. I can't effing believe it. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Get in there. Does anybody else ever see this thing in person? I haven't. And I'm so excited because I like the weird knockoff shit. It's fun. All right. All right. Give me a second because it's missing a piece. Hang on. We're going to go see if we have another one. I may have these. How crazy is that? I got them in a lot of shit just a lot of parts that I just didn't know what the hell they were. G.I. Joe parts. As a matter of fact, holy shit. Okay. Hold on a second. This day just gets better and better. Give me a second. Okay. I can't even fucking believe this. This is like the craziest coincidence. I need to get a bigger table. All right, give me a sec. So like I said, I started buying these, which they're compact sets. Sanchez just happened to send me this gun, which is cool. And don't you dare die. And this one, if you look, it has a seat that opens and closes. Okay, cool. So the same week, I found another one because I'm like, they're fucking rare, and I bought it. But it's missing the seat. A package of G.I. Joe shit I had ages ago came with this, which is, and I didn't know what it was. I thought it was G.I. Joe shit or not, which is this. But wait, there's more. This is missing these two cross beams for the other side. Check this shit out. I actually have 3 of these from a lot that I got, and it was all G.I. Joe shit. And like I said, I thought it was a G.I. Joe thing. Well, now I know what it was. So somebody else apparently must have got the LJN mobile base tower as a kid. I never even saw the damn thing below. Now, remember, LJN was the same company that made the SWAT figures. They made the rookies. They made the emergency figures. All those were done by LJN. I'm not going to push that too hard. I can't believe this shit. I was going to take these extra plastic pieces and throw them out. I didn't know what the hell they were. Holy shit. That's just, how crazy is that? I bought this piece and they go to that. Holy shit. But wait, there's more. I have this, which I'm not sure what this goes to yet. We're going to find out. Hold on, and I'll show you why I showed you the thing. Look, here's the ladders, the brown ladders that go to it. So here's why I said this is fucking crazy. Like, this is how crazy shit is. I didn't even know. I had this piece sitting in that bag with these parts I just got. I didn't know what it was. It's the fucking seat that goes with this. Now, this came 6 months ago in a bag and a lot. This came 2 weeks ago, and it was missing the seat. And holy mother of God, how do you like that? It's actually, yep, that's the actual seat. But to get that in there, I really have to, there we go. Take this apart. I can't fucking believe. Okay, this thing is so fucking rare. I don't even know how that could have ever wound up. So now I actually found this was missing a seat. Danny Gates is sending me a flashlight. It is missing the crane, which might be hard, but I need the rifle. And Danny Gates is sending me the machete or the knife that it came with for one of them. I cannot fucking believe that. I cannot fucking believe that part I had in here. All right, hang on. We're really getting it together now. Holy shit, this is fucking insane. I can't fucking believe this. All right, I'm going to bring this down so you can see it. It's starting to get there. There's the big piece we just put on the top. Okay, so we've got this. So I have an extra strap or a crossbar, whatever you want to call it, which is cool. I have 2 ladders. I have this, which I believe goes in the middle. This, I'm not sure where this goes yet. Have an extra one of these. Okay. But wait, there's more. Hold on. Hang on. And then we still have these parts that it came with. So it looks like those are gun racks. That's a gun rack. That's what that is. That is, I can't fucking believe that. That's just the craziest shit. Have these parts and have no idea. All right, hang on. Let's see what else is in here. God, please don't fall off the table. Okay, so we have, it looks like I actually have 2 gun racks. So the gun rack, if I'm correct, where's the gun rack go? I don't know. Here? I don't know. I got to figure that out. So place for the gun rack. I've got this, which I believe goes in, this I believe goes in the middle. Gives it some stability. I believe it goes just like this. It's like a fucking puzzle mystery thing. I'll bet Buck had one of these. Buck, did you have this thing? The Tower of Terror. Yeah, you're right, Stuart. This is the fucking Tower of Terror. Tower of knockoff terror. All right, this has to go in there somehow. We're going to find out how that goes in. Do we go look at this? Do we go look at that? I don't know. Is there a clip or something? There's like a oh, this clips over the edge. Let me just check something out. Okay, so it can't go like that. So it would have to go, but this could go like that, wouldn't it? Yes. Okay, I got it. It's just a matter of reverse engineering, ladies and gentlemen, sometimes. Reverse engineering. Okay. I'm afraid this thing's going to like break because no, it's not going to break. Plastic's flexible. Don't break. Remember the old Hefty commercials? Don't break. Come on, baby, get in there. Okay. There's the other piece. We're getting there. Holy shit. We almost lost it, but we're getting there. Nothing like an old piece of shit toy to ruin your day, right? I can't even tell you guys how excited I am to get this, and more excited to know that this is so fucking crazy. That seat for that goddamn ATV has been sitting in that bag for 6 months. I had no idea what it was, and I didn't realize till just now when I went to pick the parts up when I picked this thing up that came with it, that was it. All right, so we've got the ladders. I can't even believe this shit. This is so fucking nuts. This Mr. Action shit, I guess it's a lot more out there because it was a knockoff and all that kind of crap. And, you know, kids couldn't always afford the real G.I. Joe, if you will. So they probably got the crappy G.I. Joe, which was pretty much this guy. Okay, you got to get up there. Yeah, I see it. Oh, he wants to come apart. Well, that's like old toys that fuck your shit up. Come on. We're going to have to fuck with this a little. Excuse me. We're going to have to mess with this a little bit to get this stuff together. I'm going to have to look at the pictures a little more. Yeah, we're going to have to take that apart. This needs to come out a little bit. Or that's supposed to go like that. I got a little more work to do, it looks like, on what we're coming up with here to see what goes where. We'll eventually get to it. But in the meantime, oh, you go there. Okay. Has anybody else ever put one of these together? Oh, it's so much fun. There we go. I think I got it. Okay, that's it. And then you have to go up in here. This one just doesn't really want to go in too well. Oh, my goodness. Are these the same size? Or is one of these longer? Hang on. No, they're the same size. He just doesn't want to drop. There we go. Drop in the hole. You old dirty bastard. Okay, don't come apart on me, please. Don't fall. Don't break. Okay, there we go. Getting the tower. Only place I had was Ape's Treehouse in the original Joe headquarters. Excellent stuff. Excellent stuff. Okay, so extra one of these. That's nice. Extra one of these. Extra one of these. Did I see Sanchez come in? No, I didn't see Sanchez come in. All right. I can't believe that shit was in here. That's just crazy. That's just old. That's just fucking nuts. That kind of shit. Whoa, don't you move there, Rufus. So actually, this is actually interesting too, because the ladders kind of look like the Empire ladders, but they're in brown, and I thought maybe they went to some kind of helicopter. They actually come in two different browns. There's this light brown, baby diarrhea M&M brown, and this dark brown. And I guess these go together. I guess we can hang the ladder off the top somewhere. Okay, so we can, I don't know, I guess we're hanging the ladder up here. All right, we're getting there. We're getting there. I'm going to have to move this back. We're going to have to do a side-by-side comparison. All right, let me take a look at this picture. What am I missing? So the dude goes up top. Yeah, it's missing the steering wheel thing to drive it. That's okay. I'm all right with that, but I need a better picture of this thing. Do, 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 do. How about this one? So the funny thing with this, what I was going to tell you guys, which is interesting, is though you build it as a tower, the idea behind this was that you could take it down in parts, lay it across, take it down in parts, and then turn it and lay it across in parts so you could drive it like it's a pickup truck carrying all the parts to the next site, which is pretty cool. I thought that was pretty neat. I don't know where the guns go. I guess they just go wherever you want them to go. Let's see if we can find any little reference to that somewhere. Oh my goodness, I don't see where the guns go. It puts the lotion on its skin. I'm trying to find, I got a better view of that. So nobody else ever had one of these, huh? Interesting. Mobile base. Distraction. All right, Mr. Action. Yeah, not like a ton of pictures. Oh, here we go. All right, so it's missing the driving thing. And the idea was you could put, like a rope on the top, and they could slide, just like the G.I. Joe tower, you could slide them down. Comes with the gun rack, and then you get all these different guns. I guess that can go with it. Lots of different guns. There's a bunch of different guns here. Quite a few, actually, to say the least. Why would a kid do that? Is a kid dumb? Yeah, he's dumb. He's fucking dumb. Why would you do that? Because you're stupid. Okay, anyway. So it's got a bunch of guns. They go in the gun rack. And I'm really excited, you guys. This is like a dream to get this knockoff tower. My question is, can I get it down next to the G.I. Joe tower? To give you guys a glimpse. Like I said, it has wheels. It is missing the steering wheel piece. That's okay. But let's take a look with the side-by-side, shall we? Almost as tall. But the G.I. Joe one with this thing up top, and you would have this 10-foot cord you could slide down. He's got a zip cord, and this actually you could sort of do the same thing. It's just a cheap version. But you could break it down, put it in there, and have guns. And then in addition, which I'm actually really surprised this is there. I mean, it lost the steering wheel to it, but it actually came with this little base. It's like a terrain base for it to kind of go on. So it looks kind of like, like it's on rocks or something, which is cool. I'm surprised it has this. And I'm really, really psyched and really, really surprised that this fucking seat was sitting in there. So whatever kid had this tower must have had the ATV. I don't know. Maybe they came from the same kid some way through history. I don't know. Very possible. But wicked, wicked cool. Woo! Well, that was exciting. Action Team G.I. Joe. Hello, Harry Humstone. Davis said that's not right. Wait, what's not right? The tower's not right? Hold on. I'm getting my fact checker. Hold on. I see a lot of cool stuff in the background. I'm going to hang out for a few. You're welcome to hang out, Harry Humstone. You're welcome to. I like your comment. We'll put it up there. Wait, this doesn't go with it? This doesn't go with it? Okay, well, I guess it doesn't go with it. I think that's what Lady Pop Hunter's saying. It doesn't go with it? Oh, that's a shame. It's so cool. It looks like it should go with it. Well, somebody else, this goes to something else then, I guess. And that's fine. Yeah, maybe it doesn't say. You know what? It doesn't say made in Hong Kong. You're right. This is extra something. Now I want the steering wheel. I want the steering wheel. I didn't get places. I got one Star Wars vehicle, Amigo Batmobile, and cycle, and the Skyhawk for G.I. Joe. I got it. So I can tell you when I was probably about 4 or 5 years old, my father bought me a G.I. Joe set. I remember it was in a box. I remember it distinctly. I was really young. And it came with this, the yellow backpack where it shot, I think it was called the Catapult of Life, where it would shoot looks like a black kind of dart with the rubbery, it wasn't a grappling hook. It looked almost like a sunflower on it. And that was really, really cool. Oh, you just put, damn it. See, now this is the problem. So now I got LPHs messing me all up. Lifeline catapult. Thank you, Dean Verge. Thank you. Now I have the backpack, but I don't have the catapult itself. We just joined in. Don't even know what you're talking about. We're talking. Well, glad to know. So, all right. So I got to go through this again. So I was really excited. Well, you're going to have to go back and watch the video, but I just got the parts for this LJN Action Man mobile base tower. I was so excited to get it because it's so hard to find and kind of rare. But let me show you something which was crazy. As I open it up and I'm taking parts out, I'm like, what the fuck? Those parts look familiar. And I remember I got a bunch of G.I. Joe parts and they had a bag of shit. I had this. I had 3 of these. And I had, believe it or not, here, do it again. We'll start from scratch, make it exciting. And I had this. And I have no idea what this was. I had no idea what these were. I was going to go ask the G.I. Joe group and I forgot. So I just put them in a bag and stuck them to the side the other day. As a matter of fact, I was just organizing stuff. So I get this tower. Well, first I got this, right? I got this ATV, which is the knockoff or the LGN Mr. Action Jungle ATV. I didn't have the gun. I didn't have this. It did have the seat. Didn't have the gun or this. Brian Sanchez had just happened to send me this gun, this rifle 2 years ago. He just sent it to me. He's like, just shit I have. I don't know what it is. I didn't either. So I looked at the picture and said, Brian's like, I have that gun. I send it to you. So I went digging through shit, and sure enough, it was. The light I found, Danny Gates has sent me another light. And then a week later, I got this. And it's cool. It's actually in better condition as far as like this, no scratching and shit. So then I start putting this tower together. I'm like, wait, I got extras. That tower was missing 2 of these. I happen to have three of them extra because they came in a joke box. I didn't know what they were. And when I opened the bag just a minute ago, I found this in there. And I said, holy shit, that's the seat cover that goes with this. Now realize this came 6 months ago in a bag with this crap, which I didn't know what it was. And this I got like 2 weeks ago. So I said, well, shit. The missing seat, which I would never find, is now, get it in there, get in there. It pushed the lotion on its skin. Now what was once a missing seat is now found. Just crazy fucking crazy coincidences, you know? That looks a little smaller than my Action Team 1. It's very small. So your Action Team 1 is probably about this big, Harry. This one is this is made for a 12-inch figure. It's made for LJN's Mr. This is a fighting yank about the same size. It's made for him, but this is 8-inch size. Like this is really what you'd have a better shot with Amigo going in here as far as size overall. But that's what he said. Now I have the C sled over there, which is incomplete as well. But I'm so excited. So Danny Gates is sending me this machete that goes with this, another one of these lights. And then I got to find, and then the hook, the crane's on the back. It looks like on the back goes a gray like hook, like from the G.I. Joe Secret of the Mummy's Tomb. It's like that. I don't know if I'll ever find that, but just crazy. I was going to throw this shit out. I didn't even know it went to. Well, sometimes, ladies and gentlemen, God is really good and hooks you up with some missing pieces. So when I got the tower, as I showed you guys, there's the LJN mobile base tower. I just put it together. It was missing 2 of those crossbars, and fuck, just happened to have something else, some bag of parts. So very excited. Love the knockoff crap. If you don't know the knockoff crap, I like the knockoff crap. I got all kinds of shit going on here. It's a fucking mess. And then I got some Migliorati Glieri delle Avventure, which is Heroes of the Adventure. They're a little doll-like, if you will. Here, let's take a little tour, shall we? It's a little hard to do with the laptop, but We'll do a little tour. I'll give you guys a little look. Some of the crap that we got going on in this place. Lots of shit. Let's see. It's hard to do this. Let's see if I can show you guys. All right, so it's my daughter over there in the mess. And we've got some stuff over there. I don't want to go too crazy showing the mess. And, there's some shit. It's hard to see because it's dark back there. There's my boys. Goes to Captain Kids. And then we can go down there. There's a walkway down here. There's more crap over here. Oh, we got shit all over the place. Yeah, I should do this with the phone. It really sucks this way. I'll just kind of give you guys a look like this. There's the McDonald land, David. There it is. And there's shit around here. I don't even know what you guys can see because I'm just kind of holding it, checking it out. And then there's stuff up there. There's stuff down there. There's stuff over there. There's stuff over there. These are the Topper Tiger tanks. None of them worked when I got them. But they, let's see. Oh, but they work now. Fixed all the remotes. Nice and easy. And then there's more shit down there. And that gets us back to our walking area. There's a lot of shit in here. More shit than I know what to do with. I wish I had the space like LPH and David Eon from Open by Chance, or that of Johnny Shedrick from MIB Master Toy Museum, so I could expand some of my stuff. Yep, Fuzzy Head G.I. Joe. I mean, you name it. There's a ton of shit there. 3 dogs and a sled. Yep. I got a lot of G.I. Joe parts in bags right now and in cases. I like the action figure cases I got. Last time I was a kid, G.I. Joe Wise was the action team. Wow. The dog sled. Holy crap. That's crazy. Saw my Joe's. Oh, the Joe's. So you want to know something, Dean? I got that, 2 weeks ago? That thing's in the box with the record, everything. It's in really great shape. And he charged me $100 and threw in a real vintage G.I. Joe with it. He's like, I just wanted to go to a good home. I'm like, I'll take it. Thank you. Good shit. You're right. Some of the stuff's good. But if you want to see some really cool shit, check out, go to Open by Chance, which is David Eon, Lady Pop Hunter. He's got a basement like you wouldn't believe. It looks like a toy warehouse or store. Johnny Shedrick's got MIB Master Toy Museum. Everything is in boxes, never open. It's crazy. Just crazy. Yeah, $100, Dean. It was a steal. And it was off eBay. It's got the record. The record's not even scratched. It's beautiful. The record, the capsule, the outfit. And you know I think what's really cool, and I've had this discussion with other people, and David Eon we spoke about recently the other week when we were talking on live stream, and it's the artwork on the packaging that really drives us, I think, to a lot. I mean, not the toys are great, don't get me wrong, but the artwork makes it better. If you got a really cool figure and a shitty card, all right, you're gonna take it out anyway. But if you got really cool thing, like what prompts you to get a box from the 60s or the 70s? The artwork was fantastic. We were talking about how the Durham action figures have the greatest card art for the cheapest pieces of shit. They're just absolutely phenomenal. By the way, this channel is not really for kids, so there's a lot of profanity on here. We are based in New Jersey. Joe did have the best artwork. I agree. They had great artwork. So anyway, there it is. I'm very excited. We not only got the tower in, which I was dying to get. I can't even believe I found it. When I saw it, I'm like, I'm just going all. I bid it up so high, and it went for nothing in all reality. But I bid up so high because I know how hard it is to get. But the fact we had extra parts here for it that we didn't even know they were, they almost made it to the garbage. We found the seat to the ATV. I mean, holy shit. This is Christmas all around today. Amanda, you still on your call? Are you still on with Helping Hands? Yes or no? Oh, good. Thank God. She does a special needs Zoom, and I hope I'm not cursing it up. So that's it. So I'm really excited. That's kind of it for today. Luke, yes, I do curse. I'm from New Jersey. I don't curse because I like using bad words. I curse because it's effective and it makes people remember. Because if I could say, hey, Dean, what's that? Or say, hey, Dean, what the fuck is that? Huge difference. That's a huge difference. Okay. Let's see. Cloud, I stumbled onto your live. I put a sub in. I'll be watching you in the future. Oh, nice. I was in the toys. Let me put this up because I'm going to see what Harry's saying. I have to put my glasses on, Harry. I'm sorry. Let's see. So Harry says, glad I stumbled onto your live. I put a subscription in. I'll be watching in the future. I was in the toys, and then I wasn't. Now I am, and then I'm not. Goes on because I'm too eclectic. Harry, are you in the U.S. or are you in the U.S.? You said G.I. Joe. For some reason, I thought you were in the U.K. I don't know why. I figured, like Harry Humstone, you might be in the U.K. with that name. I don't know if it's your real name or not. But are you in the U.S.? Because you said G.I. Joe. You didn't say Action Man. So I'm assuming you're probably in the U.S. or maybe Canada, if you will. G'day. That's Australian. Or good day, eh? Canadian. We're doing languages tonight. Last night we did, by the way, we did a podcast. We do it privately so we could send it over to our good friends over at Star Podlog and Star Pod Trek. And we do some articles for them. It was Max Overnighter, Rich Hurley, aka Dr. Durant, which also has an excellent YouTube channel. Myself, and then we record them, we send them, they edit them up, and then they put them out there. And last night, what the hell were we talking about? A fake language that people have it's been around for 130 years. What the hell's it called? Oh my God, we were talking about last night. Now I got to go look. And we were having this conversation. I didn't even know it was a real thing. I thought these two were making shit up. I really did. I thought they were making it up. I'm like, there's no way that's a real language. Esperanto. I'm like, what the fuck is that? Esperanto. So we were trying, and we're using Google Translate to try and do a little bit in Esperanto. Does anybody here speak Esperanto? Ever heard of it? Because I never did till last night, but apparently Max and Rich, they know all about it. So it is what it is. Let's see. You have never heard me say A. Who was it? He used to torture me. Don, I think, back in the Yahoo groups, he'd say a boot. A boot. A boot. No, I've never heard you say A. No, that was all overdone with, oh my God, Strange Brew with Bob and Doug McKenzie, right? It's a jelly, eh? Yeah, no, a boot. They did a lot of that in South Park as well. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am about to step off and get out of here. Glad you guys joined me tonight. I hope you enjoyed. Hope you learned a little something. If you didn't learn anything, take this away, is that I do curse a lot. If nothing else, my kids over there laughing. And if nothing else, there you go. What I'll do, so here, let's put this up here because I'm going to put this up for you, Harry Humstone, so you can go check it out. I'm going to add some pages. We have about 200 pages on there. And I'm going to put that up here. We have about 200 pages on mymigolike.com, and I have at least another 100 that I know of to do, if not more. It's just a vast array of action figures. There's some costumes, vintage costumes. There's vehicles, play sets, carry cases, shit like that. I actually got a carry case in yesterday that I never saw before for Action Mike. It's just plain green, but it's cool. It's amazing shape. It really is. Because you know why? Well, some of the old stuff. So you find one of two things with old stuff. I found either they're so beat to shit, they're just destroyed, or they're in such amazing shape. And if they're in amazing shape, I'm pretty sure that was Granny thinking she was going to get her grandson a G.I. Joe, but got some knockoff shit. And the kid's like, I'm not playing with that because that's not a real G.I. Joe. Stuck it in the closet and lived there for 50 years before it was found and it was basically never touched. So that's kind of that. But you can check it out over here at myamigolike.com. I love trying to figure this out. myamigolike.com. And I have more pages up. I didn't get all this stuff up yet. I'm putting this up. I didn't show you guys the C-sled on this video that goes with these vehicles and the mobile tower, but it's over there. I'll have that up. I'm going to put that up because I'm really excited to get these on there. And last one is that whirlybird helicopter gyrocopter thing, or ultralight, if you will. So we'll check it out. All right, on that, we're going to get out of here. We're going to use the usual sign-off. Peace, bitches! And we are... My kids like laughing, sorry. And we are out. Peace.